Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Nashville. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. To get that complete right side, it's Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, Dart. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Michael Walker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
19 Tigers.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to have a Titans first down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 19, Tiger.
Now Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up.
Throwing, Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. First down for Tennessee.
10 at the 11-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Wrap goal 80. Ready, ready?
Play action. Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds behind the line
Well,
of
let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Fabio Carrique. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. 70 Lion.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. To throw is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack,
Cut. Ready?
there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he will score! Cam Scatterboot! Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Throwing, Ward. His pass, Huss. It's Chigokankwo. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Titans sending out their punter. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Their own 14-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again with Scattergood. He's going to have a first down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, here's second and 6. On the give is Scattergood. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's a handoff to Scattergood. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Spears. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Once again, it's Spears. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play.
He was brought down by Deonte Banks. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now it's Ward. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down. Here's Ward. This throw right side, taken in by Ridley. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
22-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 9.
To throw is Ward. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
14, 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the... Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First down, New York.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Deputy line.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dragons ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And it's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jim Deacon. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Out of the gun, Third down. It's Dart. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's done. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Carlson's kick is good. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards. Giants, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Giants.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down, Giants.
To the air again goes Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. 10 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches.
Second and inches. At the 13-yard line.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. Dart going to throw it again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Walker.
Dart's pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tag! Gravity Lions! Go!
Stroud start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Here we go, start!
They'll stick with him again. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titans first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll stay on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Steady!
Throwing is Ward. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second
On the
and
ready.
1.
Now it's second
At the
and 1.
12-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
35. Giants 14.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Dart. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. To the air once more is Dart. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Brings up third down and 12.
Throwing again, Dart. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Giants first down.
On first down, Dart escaping to his left. He's going to run it, and he'll take this one in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titans first down.
Viking 18. Gravity Lions. Gravity Lions. Check up.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Javon Holland on the tackle.
Got it. Ready?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard
Ready?
line.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready? Panther 60. Go.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Titans. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gun, here comes Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go, and here's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Cougar 19!
Ward gonna tap this one forward. Into space. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans tack on one more to their lead.
49. Giants 21. Daniel Carlson set to
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
New York.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Dart. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
New York.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go! 19! Check smash! Head the street! Head the street!
Throwing. Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Track 60! Panther 11! Panther 11!
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Dart going to throw here on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Dart. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.
Just way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh?